Welcome to NKTelco Sports, presented by Grand Lake Health. We are here in the Thunderdome at Northmont High School to bring you high school volleyball action for the Fairfield Christian Academy Knights take on the Fort Loramie Redskins in the regional semifinals game. Tonight's game is brought to you by American Trim, First National Bank, Keyhole Pizza, Winners Meats, NKTelco, Frost Roofing, Hometown Opportunity, Minster Bank, Gem, Precision Strip, Sweeterman Pharmacy, New Knoxville Supply, Fowler's TV, Wilson Health, Cy Sweeterman, Carriage Works, and Kogi Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning. Thank you to those fine sponsors that allow us to bring you this and tonight's regional semifinal match. With my partner tonight, Brandon Coverman, I am Jeff Henschen. We have a regional semifinal match again with the Fairfield Christian Academy Knights. They come in, Brandon, with a record of 16-8, but have been playing good volleyball to get to this point in their season.
Yeah, really the fact of the unknown. You don't know much about them. They're sitting at 16-8 and our district champions playing in a regional semifinal matchup against a great Fort Loramie team. So it's really just the fact of the unknown that you and I have not watched them this year. I'm sure Coach Rogers from Loramie's watched a little bit of film on them. So we'll find out a little bit from them here in the first set here, what they're all about.
And on the other side tonight, the home team will be the Fort Loramie Redskins. They come in with a very fine 24-2 record overall. They've been playing some good volleyball as well, have not been challenged much through the tournament trail.
No, not at all. They've really just been blitzing through the competition, just head above heels. The best team here in the Southwest District for sure. They've been sitting at that #1 seed in the Troy Super Sectional, rolled through an easy district title there, and have aspirations to make their first state appearance in 5 years.
Thank you, Brandon, for those analysis, and we'll take a short break. And when we come back, we'll have the starting lineups and our opening serve here on NKTelco Sports.
At Grand Lake Health, we offer urgent care services within Joint Township District Memorial Hospital. Upon arrival, each patient is greeted and healthcare professionals assess the level of care required. Urgent care services extend your access to quality health care, complete for non-life-threatening problems. Our state-of-the-art facility and host of diagnostic and treatment options allow you to receive the treatment you deserve in a timely and courteous way. Grand Lake Health Systems, the highest quality health care for you and your family.
American Trim's story started in 1951, and our long family legacy continues today. We are a third-generation family-owned business with locations in Sydney and Wapak, and we're hiring for manufacturing positions on first, second, and third shifts. Part-time and full-time positions are available for entry-level and skilled individuals. Please apply at www.amtrim.com or in person. American Trim is a proud sponsor of high school sports and our communities. Come be part of our story.
Welcome back again to the Thunderdome here on the campus of the Northmont High School. Brandon Coverman and myself, Jeff Henschen, here to get ready for the starting lineups. Regional semifinal action, and first the coaches will be introduced.
Visitors, led by Coach Jeff Eversole.
Jeff Eversole in his first season at Fairfield Christian Academy.
Fairfield Christian Academy. Here are their players. Number 1, Aubrey Speakman.
Aubrey Speakman.
Lauren
Lauren
Noland.
Noland.
Number 3, Emma Smeltzer.
Emma Smeltzer.
Number 4,
Joanna
Joanna Hildenbrand.
Hildenbrand.
5, Sierra
Sierra
McQuarrie.
McQuarrie.
6,
Angel
Angel Heron.
Heron.
7, Amy
Amy
Carpenter.
Carpenter.
9,
Morgan Amint.
Number 10, Anna Allison.
Anna Allison.
Number 12, Olivia
Olivia
Kaler.
Kaler.
Hannah Watts.
Hannah Watts.
Number 14, Kelly Carpenter.
Kelly Carpenter, your players for the Fairfield Christian Academy Knights, and the starting lineups are brought to you by American Trim.
Fort Loramie High School under head coach John Rogers.
John Rogers, his 13th season at Fort Loramie.
Number 22,
Marissa
Marissa Myring.
Myring.
Number 15, Alyssa Rassman.
Alyssa Rassman.
Number 32, Taylor Redderman.
Taylor Ratterman.
33, Macy Imwali.
Macy Imwali.
Number 6, Kinley Holscher.
Kenzie Holscher.
Number 13, Maya Maurer.
Maya Maurer.
Number 19, Jaden Putoff.
Jaden Putoff.
Number 10,
Grace Rose.
Number 16,
Ava Grudich.
Number 2, Ava Schultes.
Ava Schultes.
Number 5, Jada Dries.
Jada Dries.
Number 1, Riley Heitkamp.
Riley Heitkamp.
Number 8, Ella Reuterman.
Ella Rauterman.
Number 4, Paige Eilerman.
Paige Eilerman.
Number 17, Hannah Reuterman.
Hannah Rauterman. The players for the Redskins as those starting lineups again are brought to you by American Trim. So those are the starting lineups. And before we get to the first serve, Brandon, let's look at our keys of the game tonight, brought to you by Keyhole Pizza.
Yeah, thanks, Jeff. First looking for the Fairfield Christian Knights here. You want them to serve well, try to get Fort Loramie out of position. You want to utilize excellent blocking as well. Loramie's going to bring a lot of power on the front line there, led by Shelby County Player of the Year, Mackenzie Holscher. And you need good solid passes as well there from your back row. That is going to be huge for the Knights if they want to get this upset and get to the regional finals.
Very well, and on the other side, Brandon, we'll look at the Fort Loramie Redskins.
Yep. Look here on the flip side with the Fort Loramie Redskins. You don't want to overlook the competition. Loramie, a heavy favorite here for sure, but that can kind of get you caught up and may get you behind and may not be enough to catch back up to. You don't want Coach Rogers' team to do that. Fast tempo. Loramie loves to play fast all the time. Coach Rogers always mentions that to us whenever he talks to us. He loves to play fast. And they also want to serve aggressive as well. They're a very good serving team and definitely going to hit some scorchers there on the back lines tonight.
Well, thank you, Brandon. Also, thank you to Keyhole Pizza sponsoring our keys to the game. As we get ready to set here, these on the left side of your screen tonight in the red and blue jerseys with black shorts will be your Fairfield Christian Academy Knights. They're out of the Mid-State League, the Cardinal Division. And on the right side, in all black tonight, white numbers trimmed in red, the Fort Loramie Redskins, winners, undefeated in the Shelby County Athletic League at 12-0 this season. On your right side for set number 1, 2 losses on the year for the Fort Loramie Redskins to number 1, St. Henry, and number 2 in the state, New Bremen. Their only losses. And Holscher gets things started right away with a kill for Holscher, 6-foot junior, averaging 4.5 kills per set. Brandon, a good start. Right in the rhythm, good tempo.
Yep, exactly what they wanted to do. Get to their A1 right there, and Loramie right into the game plan.
Back to serve now is Rauterman. A ball handling error committed by the Knights, so an error committed by them, and Rauterman will go back to serve. And memory serves me right, she is a very, very good server for the Redskins. A very high percentage of her balls land in bounds, and she's also recorded a high number of aces. There's a block by Holscher, and also number 13, Maya Maurer, combo block for the Redskins. Mentioned Rauterman, 97.4% serving on, take that back, that was a kill. Came down on the Fort Loramie Redskins side, my apologies. And there's a service ace by the Knights. That service ace coming from number 7, Amy Carpenter. Fort Loramie not able to handle her serve. So the attack for the Knights was a kill, actually. I do not know the player that got it. And they go to work with the match tied at 2. Holscher's attack touched at the net and played. Pushed over for the Redskins now. Good opportunity for their offense. Can't take advantage of it though, Brandon. Just a free ball.
Yep, going back to Kaler.
Here's another free ball, so the Knights ball might have been outplayed. They will attack from Kaler out of the middle, and she short hops the corner judge. Olivia Kaler with a kill.
That's Kaler's second kill. You look at that replay there, Jeff, by Winners Meats, and that's just a scorcher right there in front of the line judge. No doubt in. And Fairfield Christian stringing together 3 points in a row, Jeff.
Good response by the Knights as they will continue to serve from Carpenter. Fort Loramie tips it over, and the hitting error will not make it. I should say it will result in a hitting error, but Fort Loramie not real crisp, Brandon, on the serve receive. They have not been able to get into much aggressive offense like they like to.
No, they definitely got to get into a groove because they always talk about that fast tempo, and that's got to start with good serve receive for sure.
Serving for the Redskins, Jaden Putoff. Ball touched back on the Knights side. They go again to Kaler, who tips it one-handed, picked up by the Redskins. Free balled over again. Golden opportunity here for the Knights. Kaler's attack just long. Didn't miss by much, Brandon. Ball well struck by number 7, or by number 12, I should say, Olivia Kaler, senior attacker for the Knights.
Yeah, and I don't know if they have any other hitters outside Kayla. They haven't gone to anyone else besides her so far.
We don't have a lot of information other than Olivia Kaler is a district player of the year. And also, she earned first team all-league in the mid-state league in the Cardinal division. Holscher pounds it down. Good set by Maya Maurer. Kenzie Holscher, another kill. Off to a nice start. She will go back now and serve. Holscher, the leading attacker for the Redskins, also a very good server with 30 aces on the season. Attacked by Watts is played up by the Redskins. Ava Schultes, sophomore outside hitter number 2 with a kill.
And that's just another young gun that Loramie has there. Ava Schultes has been coming on as a freshman, playing well through her sophomore year as well. Just another person to go there with Mackenzie Holscher on the front line.
Holscher serve down the line. It's played. Hit over by Watts. And the attack by Rassman, Alyssa Rassman, senior out of the middle there with kind of a one-handed push shot. Records her first kill, and she averages 1 kill per set as Holscher continues to serve. Pass near the net goes over, and taking advantage of it is Hannah Watts. An overpass there, Brandon, at Watts did a nice job timing and taking advantage of the opportunity.
Yeah, Hannah Watts just patient there at the net. Nice timing there to get the desperately needed point for Fairfield Christian.
Olivia Kaler serving. Maurer outside to Schultes. The roll shot picked up by the Knights. They go to work on offense and push it just outside the mark. Right idea, but the effort, if you will, was good, but the result was just wide as Jada Dries, number 5, into the front row with the Redskins on top, 7-5. Ament with the attack. It's played up by the Redskins. Schultes, back row hit is played up again, and a back row attack from Kaler. We've seen her do well, good damage on the front row. Attacks it from the back row. That one played up by the Redskins, and they'll have a good chance here as Dries out of the offhand. Again, just wide. The directional shot carries just wide. That puts it now, the score 7-6. In for the Knights, Emma Smeltzer, number 3. She will go right back in and serve.
That's the first hitting error of the night for Loramie, so they've been playing clean so far.
Pass up to Maurer. Schultes attacks, dug up back row by Kaler, and there's a handling error. Double hit or not handled cleanly, and that gives the Redskins the serve with Schultes in the back. Middle attack for number 9, Morgan Ament, played by the Redskins. Nice effort there, good swing by Marissa Meyering, the senior hitter. Second team all-league with a strong attack that went diagonal, and that's tough to play if you're not square on. More chances not it's going to end up in the stands like that one did. A 3-point lead for the Redskins. Tipped over by Ament. That one is touched. And the kill will go to number 15, Alyssa Rassman. For Loramie now, bit of a run here, up by 4.
Sierra McQuarrie holds off that. That ball's long, and it's 9-7 there. So big swing of momentum there for the Redskins.
Schultes, 92% server on the season, does a nice job keeping the ball in play, but yet serves aggressively. Attack from Carpenter. Amy Carpenter goes long. Now a 5-point lead. Coach Eversole for the Knights in his first season as head coach. He spent some time with their junior high programs over the years, but first time now as head coach, watching his team fall behind here by 5. Back row attack by Kaler, dug up by the Redskins. Dries from the offhand, off a touch, kill for Jada Dries, number 5. And a timeout on the court with the Redskins on top of the Knights, 12-6. We'll be back with more volleyball here on NKTelco Sports.
That's the first hitting error of the night for Loramie, so they've been playing clean so far.
Here on NK Telco Sports. Here on NK Telco Sports. We'll be back with more volleyball here on NK Telco Sports.
Hey Botkins, I'm Brett Gershner with NKTelco, and we are here for you and to help you operate your business network.
Hey Anna, I'm John Boyd with NKTelco. We are here for you to expand our fiber network, which means faster internet speeds for you.
Hey Sydney, I'm Pat Thomas with NKTelco, and we are here for you for all your customer service needs.
Hey Fort Loramie, I'm Nick Garrett with NKTelco, and we are here for you with Hometown Pride.
Hi Rishi, I'm Tim Metzger, and we are here for you for your installation of your telephone, cable TV, and internet.
Welcome back to Northmont High School, where the Redskins have opened up the match a little bit. Brandon, here in game number one, they have a 6-point lead, but it wasn't that way the whole time.
No, it was close early. Amy Taylor got a couple kills there for Fairfield Christian, but a couple hitting errors there have really, and a couple of Loramie kills just spread around. The wealth being spread around has really opened this game up. Loramie now doubling the Knights.
Shoulders continue to serve. Another aggressive attempt is fielded, but there's a strong hit by Morgan Ament, but it is hit long, so another hitting error for the Knights. Another point for the Redskins, now a 7-point lead. Shoulders again, a difficult serve, tough to play. It's going to be a free ball. It won't make it. The hitting error committed by the Knights, and now an 8-point lead for the Redskins. Coach John Rogers on the court here, again his 13th season. As you can see him standing there as he watches his team right now play pretty good after a slow start, or a good start, if you will, for the Knights. They've been unable to get much offensively going here as of late. Maya Maurer runs it down. Gives the ball up in the air, and a strong attack by Marissa Meyering. Another kill for the senior. And it's a number of unanswered points here in a row for the Redskins, 15-6. Seems like Schultes has been serving for a long time.
Yeah.
Continues to serve it pretty well, keeping it in play. And the error called on the set attempt, double hit. And now the lead is 10. Fort Loramie's only 2 losses this year to St. Henry and New Bremen, as I mentioned earlier. Those two teams playing tonight in the regional semifinals at Elida, a matchup of number 1, number 2 in the state of Ohio Division 4. Squaring off there is another hit again. Must travel just out of bounds as Alyssa Rassman hit it hard. I thought maybe it was touched, but it wasn't. It goes out of bounds, so that breaks a big stretch of offense for the Redskins.
Look at the replay here, and the big thing just for the Knights is they have more errors than points, so they've got to clean that up if they want to have any hope of winning this ball game.
Off-speed attack by Meyering, picked up, but it's a free ball, so again the Redskins will reload, re-attack. Meyering smokes another one that's picked up nicely. Ball kept alive. The Knights will try to go to work. Picked up by the Redskins. Meyering now will free ball it over. Here's a good opportunity for the Knights to get a nice first touch, but can't handle the second touch cleanly. Violation gives the ball and the point back to the Redskins. Mackenzie Holscher, number 6, Player of the Year, Shelby County Athletic League, back into the front row. So the big hitter for the Redskins now enters front left, serving for Fort Loramie is the libero, number 33, Macy Imwally. Back row attack by Lauren Nolan, picked up. Holscher's had a couple good hits early on. That one will be out of bounds, but the net violation committed by the Knights. Brandon, give Holscher the kill. She gets credit for that as she drew the attackers into the net. Another kill for Holscher.
Yeah, just the violations just continue to add up there, and that up judge is really giving no mercy there, and the Knights just got to clean it up. Unlikely to win this set right here. You've got to adjust that in set 2.
Nice run down by Maya Maurer, chasing a pass. It was close to the net, able to field it cleanly, and Holscher just get up in the air for her. She can run it down, finishes with a strong attack. She has a number of kills.
4 kills.
And another timeout on the court with the Redskins leading 19-7. We'll take a timeout and come back with more action here on NKTelco Sports.
At Wilson Health, we're extending care beyond the walls of the hospital with resources designed to keep you in charge of your health.
Our independence and connection to the community are unique in a world where big healthcare strives to act like corporations.
Our tools may be the same, but we are different. We're neighbors, friends, and family who truly care about the people who live here.
We call it caring without limits, and it's just the beginning of a whole new Wilson Health.
Welcome back to Northmont High School. Jeff Henshaw alongside me tonight is Brandon Coverman, and so far, Brandon, the Shelby County Athletic League champions Fort Loramie Redskins have dominated this set number one ahead 19-7.
Yeah, they're definitely flexing their muscles, showing why they were 24-2. And they just spreading the wealth around. Mackenzie Holscher, 4 kills. Alyssa Raspin, 2 kills. Marissa Myring, 2 kills. Paired along with 8 or so Fairfield Christian Ayers.
There's a battle at the net, and they're in the net, so the error, if you will, committed by the Knights is trying to chase down that third touch. Couldn't quite do so without hitting the net. Point goes to the Redskins. Macy Mwali, senior libero, serving. Back row attack coming up from Noland. It is hit. Attack carries long. Another point for the Redskins, and they are just 4 points away from a dominating regional semifinal win here at Northmont. That one's going to drop, so no one playing that one. Give her the ace. As the pass could not be fielded cleanly, and M. Wally with the service ace. He'll get her a ball to hit. There it is. So M. Wally continues to serve. Back row or backward set or back set to number 9, Morgan Ament. And Ament with a kill. Got off a Fort Loramie blocker and gave, and now will give, I should say, the Knights their 8th point of the set number 1. And Wally gets up to Maya Maurer, and Holscher gets it off the would-be blocker of Kaler and records another kill.
And Holscher's just so big at the net. I mean, just look at her. I mean, she's all arms, she's all legs. I mean, she's got that power. They can use that quick set. She's just absolutely bigger than anyone the Knights have to offer at the net. So, I mean, you can just feed the ball to Mackenzie Holscher. It's going to be tough to stop for the Knights.
Taylor Ratterman serving now her 2nd time in this set. Mentioned earlier, there's a block again between Holscher and Maya Maurer. Combo assist blocks for each of them as they terminate it for point. But Taylor Ratterman has only served 9 errors out of 341 service attempts, plus leads a team, or second on the team in aces with 51 aces, so she serves aggressive and keeps it in play. Super job serving for the senior Taylor Ratterman. And there's a Kaler kill that drops on the Fort Loramie side. Couple hands tried to keep it alive, but give a very good attacker, Olivia Kaler, senior, a kill, keeps her team live at 24-9.
Definitely, if anything's gone right, it's been a play of Olivia Kaler, 3 kills this set.
The overpass will give the ball and the option or the ability here, or the chance for the Knights. They don't really take advantage of it. And they get a touch on the attack by Myring, but the second hit is illegal. That's a violation. And we're going to replay. So inadvertent whistle. So no harm. We'll just redo that as the referee, top judge, will explain what happened, and things will go back to work here at match point for the Fort Loramie Redskins. They do a slide play, and Holscher smokes it. Nicely played by the libero in the back row. The Knights keep it alive. Fort Loramie's Myring will free ball it over, and it will drop. So after the hard-driven attacks by Holscher, Marissa Myring backwards bump results in the game for the Fort Loramie Redskins. They win game 1, 25-9. We'll take a short break. When we come back, we'll have game number 2 here on NKTelco Sports.
CarriageWorks has expanded and now can hold up to 25 cars in our service bay. CarriageWorks thrives on customer satisfaction. We accomplish that by providing top-of-the-line technology. CarriageWorks now uses a laser beam system to measure down to the millimeter of factory specs to better service you and get you back on the road. CarriageWorks has a brand new top-of-the-line paint booth that uses waterborne paint. There's no job too big or too small for CarriageWorks. We're certified collision specialists. Come in and see us today.
At First
First National Bank, we are working hard to make your life a little easier. With products like Card Valet, an app allowing you to control your cards with real-time notifications, transaction restrictions, and spending limits. The ability to access your money through 55,000 all-point ATMs across the country, surcharge-free. Live customer support when you need it, and online and mobile banking, allowing you to gain access to your financial information wherever and whenever you like. First National Bank, making your life a little easier.
Plygem Residential Solutions is part of Cornerstone Building Brands, North America's largest manufacturer of exterior building products, and the success of our company is directly related to the contributions of our employees. We are currently looking for machine operators, maintenance technicians, forklift operators, and more to join our growing team at our facility in Sydney, Ohio. Plygem offers competitive pay, a full benefits package, as well as opportunities for bonus pay and long-term advancement. Become a part of our strong foundation.
At CAPT, we use Hometown Opportunity to make sure that when we have a position open within the facility, it gets put on the website.
We've really been excited to see how that has grown so much over the last several years.
If anyone is looking for a job, it's the best place to go.
We really want to do whatever we can to get folks that are from this community back to this area.
I would recommend any manufacturing company that they take a look at it. It's a very good benefit for companies at no cost.
Well, welcome back to Northmont High School, where the Fort Loramie Redskins dominate set one here in this regional semifinal matchup against the Fairfield Christian Academy Knights. And Brandon, it was close early on, maybe 7-6, 7-5, but after that stretch, Fort Loramie dominated the point gathering, if you will, and go on to cruise to a 25-9 win.
Yeah, I mean, just spreading the wealth around. I mean, Mackenzie Holscher 5 kills, Ava Schultes a kill, Jada Dries a kill, Alyssa Raskin 2 kills, Marissa Meyering 4 kills. You look at that, and that was huge. And Macy Molly threw in an ace there. Only 2 hitting errors, so they played it clean. You look on the side of the Fairfield Christian Knights, 3 kills there at 11, the attack by Olivia Kaler. You got to look at the 10 hitting errors and the 2 service errors. So Loramie got half their points handed to them there, but they also executed on the offensive end well. So I mean, it's a give and take. The Knights got to clean it up, but the Loramie was absolutely exceptional, and they were sharp on offense.
Yeah, kind of a keys to the game. Don't overlook the competition. They didn't. Serve aggressive, they did with Schultes in that big run. And they played fast tempo. So bang, bang, bang. I think the key, which they have to have done all tournament trails, come out and play crisp. I don't mean it's in a bad way. Don't stoop to the level of your competition. Play your game and play hard and stay aggressive. Holscher, another kill. Really no block, if you will, there to try to stop her. And another nice set from Maurer. And Holscher, you give her that with a limited defense mechanism in front of her. It's almost automatic.
Yeah, and that's going to be a junior combo that you're going to see for the rest of this year and next year. Maya Maurer, Mackenzie Holscher.
Serve played up. It'll be a back row free ball attack, so look for the Redskins to go to work here. They back set to Holscher, who rolls it over as the defense almost backpedaling, expecting the hard-driven attack. She does the off-speed pitch, and it works just fine.
Yeah, and you got to change it up here a little bit, too. You got to keep Fairfield Christian on their toes, and that's what Holscher did with kind of that change-up right there.
And Wally, 93% server on the season, another one of the good serving Redskins that Coach Rogers has. And Holscher pounds it again on the slide play. I've talked about it before. We saw her do that a lot Saturday at Troy in the districts, as you see the wraparound. And again, tough to defend. She's athletic enough to perform it. You have to be almost equal to defend it. And right now she's just kind of a whole level above the competition in those fields.
Yeah, and like we said, those long arms, she's got an advantage to get the ball way before any Fairfield Christian defender can.
We'll go to number 22, Meyering. Her tackle will drop, so Marissa Meyering gets her kill to fall down. A good start for the Redskins. 4-0 here, game number 2. As Imwali continues to serve, had 34 aces on the season. Down ball is picked up by Schultes. Maurer back to Jada Dries. Dries, good contact, good connection, but it sails just long. Hitting error gives the point, the first, to the Knights. And they will look to try to get some consecutive serves here. And the first attempt will come from Morgan Ament. She is a senior. Schultes up to Maurer. Middle attack, Holscher played nicely by Smeltzer, but it'll be a free ball over and it'll drop. I think it was number 9, Ament, that just simply free balled it over. And we'll take another look here, and it is number 9. Just right in the Bermuda Triangle, a big opening there, and it hit just right. Good job by Morgan Ament, and she will continue to serve. Outside attack, Meyering off the hands of Noland, and that stops the offense and gives the point and the ball back to the Redskins.
Meyring's got 5 kills in this game. Meyering also the county player of the year last year for the basketball squad there at Loramie. It's just an all-around exceptional athlete.
Ratterman with the serve. Again, this will be a free ball over, so Fort Loramie likes these types of plays, and Holscher delivers. That's the key when we talk about, as Coach Eversole talked about, good passing. It starts with a good first touch, and that's easier said than done. But if you can get the ball to your setter, hitters can go to work. If you free ball it over at this level, especially with teams like Fort Loramie and teams around the area of Fort Loramie, it's going to be a disastrous result for the other team, as there's a handling error. And Loramie now with their 7th point, as Ratterman will serve again.
The good news for the Knights, that was their first error of the set, not until the 7th point, so they're improving in that statistic.
Attack by number 5, Sierra McQuarrie, out of bounds. Yes, that's right. They've played a little bit cleaner in the second set. Fort Loramie's been earning their points, if you will, with attacks and kills. Knights will go to work with Kaler, who's been very good. Number 12, senior Olivia Kaler, another kill. And like I said, she is their bread and butter, the district player of the year in her area. And again, first team all-league in the Mid-State League, the Cardinal Division. Maurer to Holscher, and a rare attack, I should say the rare ball handling error committed by Maya Maurer.
Yep, and they've equated the amount of hitting errors they had last set at a grand total of 2.
Maurer, first team all-league, will go back to work. Another wraparound is a good result as she feeds her classmate, number 6, Mackenzie Holscher, and another point as into serve now for Fort Loramie is number 19, Jaden Putoff, a junior. And on the year, Putoff serving at 88% with 57 kills. She is the team leader in, aces, 57 aces, team leader. Kaler's attack, well struck off of Putoff. But number 12, Olivia Kaler, doing what she can do. And it's probably, as we talk, Brandon, probably a good reason why they're this far is the result of her play.
Yeah, definitely the result of her play has kept them in it somewhat. That's her 5th kill, so you can see why she was the district player of the year there and around that Mid-State League. Very solid player there for Coach Eversole's squad.
There's a good battle at the net. Maya Maurer wins it. Whether it's a block or a kill, it's a point by Maurer. I'll let you pick that right there. But Maurer, the setter, but in the front row, able to attack the ball, and that's exactly what she did. Good court, good net presence by Maurer.
Yep, I'm going to give her the kill there.
Tandem block by 13-15. That would be Maurer and Rassman. Each will get credited with the block assist. And each of those girls on the year average about a half a block per set. Again, termination blocks are tough to come by. As Holscher's serve goes long, and one of the rare serving errors we've had so far, Brandon. I don't recall really either team having many service errors.
It's the first one for Loramie in the game. I believe there was 1 or 2 there early for Fairfield Christian the last set.
Rassman doing a nice job to attack the ball, stay out of the net. But another free ball as the Knights can't take advantage of it. Set was close to the net, but good athletic play by number 2, sophomore. Honorable mention, Ava Schultes. Brandon did a nice job keeping herself out of the net and just arm strength to push it to the opening.
Yeah, she's an athlete too. She's another one of those dual-sport athletes. And she, just an honorable mention, but her talent is so much more has so much more potential there. Ava Schultes is a fantastic player. She has a lot of power for just a sophomore.
There's a strong hit by Alyssa Rassman, and that's what power does. It gets through the blockers, and sometimes finesse is nice, but more times than not, force will win. And There you saw Rassman just power through the hands, and if you're not square on, it's tough to get that block attempt back on the other side of the court. 13-6 your score. The Redskins on top. They've led throughout this match, or this set, got off to a 4-0 start and have led ever since. And Schultes, number 2, we talked about her strength and ability. As you mentioned, not a bad basketball player either. Gets the 14th point. Now will generate a timeout from Coach Eversole. You're watching high school regional semifinal volleyball here on NKTelco Sport.
Hi, I'm Mallory. My grandpa's been making the world's worst pizza for 30 years. That doesn't look like the world's worst pizza. Grandpa, I know why they call you Chunky Bob. It's because you use chunky ingredients on your pizza.
Of course, it's not because I'm fat.
Grandpa, this is the world's best pizza. Keyhole Pizza, come check Grandpa out.
Dine in or carry out.
Welcome back to the Thunderdome, a beautiful place here on the campus of Northmont High School. And Brandon Coverman with me tonight. I'm Jeff Henshin. Right now it's been all Fort Loramie in this regional semifinal match, as they have not let off of Brandon, where they let off of game 1 with a dominating win. They were dominating here in game 2 as well.
Yeah, they were down 3-2 early in set 1, but after that it was KPD, keep the pedal down for Coach Rogers' squad. Just that attack led there by Marissa Meyering, 10 kills in total, only midway through the second set. So Marissa Meyering definitely been a big X factor for the Redskins. Mackenzie Holscher.
Maurer with the serve. Schultes will hit it over, and it's played up by the Knights. Good save at the net by the setter, McQuarrie. Maurer back to Schultes. Touch off the blocker, kill for Schultes.
That's her third of the set. So she's making her presence felt more. Maya Maurer spreading around the level a little more.
Sometimes it's the rotation you're in where people get a lot more attacks just because of they're on fire and you continue to do well. It's hard to rotate, if you will, where you're just getting runs of offense at one time, not many rotations, so that some of the players are in the same spot. As there is an attack, but I think a net error will be called on 15, Alyssa Rassman. So a violation on the Redskins will give the ball in the point to the Knights. As back to serve now for them is number 3, Emma Smeltzer, a sophomore. Maurer runs it down, and Schultes again, left front. Hammered and off of the would-be defender. And when it caroms Brandon almost into the rafters and out of bounds, you know there's pretty good velocity on it.
That ball was definitely a laser. That was like a Rose Chapman-type fastball there from Schultes. And, I just mentioned a little bit ago how talented she is. And, right after I said that, she's really started to take over this front line. We haven't really talked about Mackenzie Holscher much.
Well, give Schultes the service ace. So not only in the back row, not only in the front row doing damage, but her serving generates an ace there. She served well in game 1, was in that rotation where they got a lot of points with her serving, got a lot of scoring, if you will, a big run. And there's a block again. That time, I thought it was a solo block. Definitely up there was Alyssa Rassman with a block. We'll see what's here if she goes up by herself. Nope, her friend was there too. I believe that was Meyering, so they each get credit for a block. And Schultes serving. That one deflected off, so a poor first touch will result in a free ball. And you got to like your chances here if you're Fort Loramie. Drees downtown, good hit. Good to see the sophomore Jada Drees with a good kill.
Had Jada Drees in that kill column there. Her second one, first one of the set.
Nice, idea of her waiting and actually waiting till the ball came all the way across, hit it down the line, no one there. Easy kill for Jada Drees. Good spot placement of the ball. Another strong attack by Rassman, played up by the Knights, but they will free ball it over again. A chance for the Fort Loramie offense to go to work, and more times than not, force will win, and it does there with Rassman. Another kill for the Redskins.
Fourth kill of the match for Rassman. You look here on Winter Quality Meets Replay. She gets so squared up with that ball right there, Jeff, that she can absolutely just pound it down. No chance there for the Knights to catch up with it.
Schultes again serving. She's done that a lot, and there's a good job by number 9, Morgan Ament, sensing the opening, and on the second touch, legally getting it over the net without being violating, handling it wrong, and records a kill. Makes it 20-8 in favor of the Redskins. Maurer, nice job bringing it back, and a good finish from 15, Alyssa Rassman. Boy, Maya Maurer, first team All-Shelby County Athletic League, has done a nice job. Some of those first passes have been close to that. She's been able to bring it back legally, be able to handle it, not get called for double hit, and let her offense go to work with some very strong attacks.
Pretty much Maurer, as Ament gets the kill there, you've seen Maurer do is go around to just different players. She was picking on Mackenzie Holscher there for a while. A little bit there it was Ava Schultes and Marissa Meyering, and now you're seeing it's Alyssa Rassman. So, just the array of hitters that the Redskins are throwing in the front line is mind-boggling.
And Holscher, no let up. Another strong downward attack finish. Take a good look at it here. It's good timing, and Holscher, probably 6 feet tall anyways, gets it down just past the 10-foot line, right in front of the back row defense. Another kill for Holscher, and the Redskins continue to dominate here with the service ace by Taylor Ratterman. So Ratterman again, second in the team, or on a team with service aces with 51. She trails Jaden Putoff at 57 coming into tonight. More impressive is the accuracy for Ratterman, 97%. That attack out of bounds. Game point serving Fort Loramie.
You have to feel good if you're Fairfield Christian, though. You've only had 3 errors this set compared to 12 of them last.
They've done a decent job, if you will. There's an ace for Ratterman that will conclude game 2. They've done a decent job getting some hands on the ball, but just can't get it in offense. A lot of their attacks become free balls, and Fort Loramie just reloads and rehammers. So that ends game 2. The Redskins duplicate game 1. Same score, 25-9. We'll take a break and come back with game number 3 here from Northmont on NKTelco Sports.
Together, we are family, working safely for our loved ones.
We are problem solvers who challenge the status quo and drive improvement.
We care about our customer relationships.
We stay true to our values, caring and respecting one another.
We embrace change as we journey through our career.
We are Precision Strip, the world's leading processor of rolled steel and aluminum.
Precision Strip, doing the exceptional.
Schwiedemann Pharmacies began serving the people of Auglaize County in 1916 when Urban Schwiedemann purchased the building and business from J.H. Hoffman. The New Bremen location is one of the longest-running pharmacies in the country, with over 110 years of serving its patrons. Since then, 4 more stores have been added: Coldwater, St. Mary's, Minster, and Wapakoneta to round out the group. Our services include prescription refills, home medical equipment, nursing home services, customized compounded medication, vaccinations, and so much more.
New Knoxville Supply Company, the supply source for residential, commercial, and industrial jobs. We specialize in plumbing products from many name brands, electrical products from replacing a light switch to rewiring an entire house, heating, air conditioning, and geothermal products, sheet metal ductwork, installations, and service. We are now housing more inventory, so all the hardware items you need to complete the job are available right away. New Knoxville Supply. Stop in, call, or check us out online at newknoxvillesupply.com.
Fort Loramie leads the match 2-0. They've won each game so far by the identical score of 25-9, and they've really dominated each game the same way. They've played clean. They've come in and they've been taking care of business, Brandon, just as you talked about in the pregame.
Yeah, you say clean, and that's one thing for sure. They've hit the ball clean. They've received it clean. It was a little messy there early, but they cleaned that up very fast. And they've gotten their offense well, and you've just seen the offense springboard around. Mackenzie Holscher, 11 kills. Ava Schultz has 5 kills. Jada Dries, 2 kills. Maya Maurer, a kill. Alyssa Rassman, 5. Marissa Meyering, 5. So Maya Maurer's done a nice job being the field general for this offense, distributing it around. Look on Fairfield Christian, they're leading the attack by Ava Ament and Olivia Kaler with 4 kills from Ament and 5 from Kaler.
And what I said earlier at the end of, game 2 is that not many errors. It's been really Fort Loramie attacking for the most part. The Knights have been able to get some touches on the ball, but just not clean ones, and it results in them having to free ball it over. So when Fort Loramie hammers it, if they don't get the initial kill, they get another chance right away on a free ball. And the Redskins are too good to give them candy,
Yeah.
and let them not let them eat it, because they're going to eat it and they're going to like it and they're going to come again. And it's been a good performance for Coach Rogers' squad, as Fairfield Christian now will go to work. They get the first serve, and they're going to have a chance here as Carpenter will put it up in the air for Kaler. Her attack picked up, and another attack here coming up for the Knights. That attack by McQuarrie's played up by the Redskins. Back row attack from Schultes. Running it down is Noland. And almost a mix-up, and it will drop. So I think the girl that bumped it over was number 5, Sierra McQuarrie, and that's a rare kill, as it almost looked like they were going to let it drop, and I think Fort Loramie gave up. And again, right in the middle of everyone, Brandon.
Just a little miscommunication. It's going to happen to even the best of teams.
And Fort Loramie, okay, give her an ace there for number 9. That more gonna meant, as Fort Loramie had a bad first touch, really never got a clean attack or handle on it. So a quick 2-0 lead for the Knights. Good start for them. Maurer finds Holscher. Good touch at the net. They keep it alive, and they will not really be able to do much with it. And a violation for the Redskins, I believe. I missed the call if it was a net violation or if someone hit it. Nonetheless, a 3-0 lead, and credit to the Fairfield Christian Knights as that 3-0 lead suddenly goes to 3-1. So they lose the momentum there after building a little bit of energy. Service error. So a service error by the Knights, and well, you hate to see that when you're the underdog and you're on a good streak, you're up 3-0, and all of a sudden you just give it back to the Redskins. And a good server with Taylor Ratterman putting the ball into play for Fort Loramie.
Now you just got to prevent the run if you're the Knights of the Loramie Redskins put together 5-6 points in a row.
Myring will free ball it over, so now Fort Loramie's not been attacking very well. And Kaler did everything but just get it in. She hit it well, but just out of play, so unfortunately for her, it's a violation, and it's now 3-2 in favor of the Knights. Kaler, good approach, good touchback by Maurer and Holscher. Carpenter with a good swing from the offhand. Schultes back row attack. Good timing for number 2. Take another look at it here. She just has to make sure she gets 2 feet behind the line when she leaves, and she does just that.
Yeah, she goes from that 10-foot line, and boom, there, Ava Schultes, what an attack.
Ratterman serves again. Trying to catch the Redskins asleep. They do not. And a solo block, a rare block, solo style. Termination point from Olivia Kaler. She stuffs a very good attacker, Mackenzie Holscher, and tip your hat to number 12. Job well done.
Yep, and a 4-3 lead here. Best lead for them this late in the match for the Knights.
Carpenter with the serve. And it's played up again. A good net play here as both teams trying to get into offense, and it'll be a hitting error. So the Knights in a scramble mode cannot come up with it cleanly and cannot get a good solid attack over, and a point will tie the game up at 4 apiece, as serving now number 19, junior Jaden Putoff. Back pump set to Kaler, who does a nice job. She reads the defense well, and Olivia Kohler, again, we've mentioned her name a lot, and usually it's positive, Brandon, when we do so, puts it right where a Redskin can't get it.
That's her 6th kill of the match, so leading the Knight attack.
Seems like she would have more. I mean, it's only 2 per set, but she's had some good attacks. Fort Loramie's been able to dig them a little bit. This Holscher, after getting stuff blocked her last attempt, converts there for the kill, and it ties it back up at 5 apiece.
Match leading 12th block for her, Jeff.
12th kill.
12th kill, yes, my bad.
Holscher, 86% server on the season, will record an ace. Her had 30 coming in. I think she had one earlier tonight, not for sure, but gets another ace as Fort Loramie continues to serve aggressive. Whether they're attacking at the net or serving, Fort Loramie can put a lot of velocity on the volleyball, and makes it very difficult to field cleanly and get a good first touch. Schultes off-speed hit is picked up, and there's a handling there as you kind of see it come out of the hands the more you watch the game and you see it called the right way, the easier it is to pick those up. And I know some people cringe about people calling it tight, but that's the difference between how you play the game and how you don't play the game. If you let it slide, you kind of lose the integrity of the game. As Holscher's serve carries just long.
We talked about clean serving from Loramie, only the second service there, and you think they've been winning by 16 points both in first couple sets, so really just clean serving tonight, which they haven't probably been as aggressive as they usually are either.
The tip by Mauer's played up, hit back over by the Knights. Swing by Rassman, picked up by the Knights, and they will go to work, and the attack will be blocked by number 15, Alyssa Rassman. She was up there again. I know she got contact.
I think you give it to Rassman there.
Well, you get it, you do, but if they both go up, they each get a block assist in the formal definition of the term, if you will. And her counterpart would have been, I don't know if it was a block or just 4 hits. I don't think the net ever, or the ball ever cleared the net. So hitting error will give the Redskins a 9-6 lead. Now a 3-point margin, as it's been tight throughout this early part of game number 3. Mauer in the middle to Rassman. Pretty strong smoke shot by Alyssa Rassman. She's been pretty active at the net, not only attacking, but we've also seen her with some good blocks.
Yeah, she's had 3 of those block assists, and now 6 kills for Rassman, one of those senior leaders there for Coach Rogers' squad.
A team that was around 500 last year, so have made a good turnaround in her senior season at the 24-2 mark. They've cruised through the tournament trail into tonight, and Jada Dries, a sophomore, with a kill. Mentioned the strong run throughout the tournament and also dominating tonight, so it continues, and they're closing in on a date here Saturday. Regional championship game will be played here at 2 o'clock against the winner of Russia and Fairlawn, our next match here at Northmont. There's a kill for number 9, Morgan Ament. So a couple of senior attackers from Fairfield Christian Academy hitting well tonight, and that's Ament and also Kaler off of a Redskin player, a kill, and that brings it back to a 4-point margin. They trail 7-11. Good serve by Emma Smeltzer. Fort Loramie though recovers, good dig by them, and then a strong attack and kill by number 2, Ava Schuldis, and it nearly would have been an ace, but they get a good dig in the back row. I think it was maybe Imwally, and Mauer able to set Schuldis, and what turned out to almost be a point for the Knights is a kill for the Redskins. Middle attack, but it's a handling error first by Hannah Watts. So now a 6-point lead. Game 3, Fort Loramie on top 2-0. Schuldis serving again. She's had a number of serving opportunities tonight. The hitting error by the Knights sends it out of bounds as Coach John Rogers will retrieve the ball. And before we go back to work on offense, there'll be a timeout on the court. We'll keep it right here. I'll let Brandon go through our sponsors for this match.
Yeah, and our sponsors for tonight.
Oh, I'll give you the right list.
Yep, sponsors for tonight. Thank you, Jeff. They are Grand Lake Health System, American Trim, First National Bank, Winners Meats, NKTelco, Frost Roofing, Hometown Opportunity, Inster Bank, Fly Gem, Precision Strip, Schwederman Pharmacy, NK Supply Company, Wilson Health, Fowler's TV, Cy Schwederman, Carriage Works, Kobe Plumbing and Heating. Keys to the game brought to you by Keyhole Pizza, the replays, Winners Meats, Player of the Game, NKTelco. And our scoreboard is brought to you always by First National Bank. Think first.
Thank you, Brandon, for bringing us those sponsors. Without them, we can't do this. And tonight, it is high school girls volleyball regional semifinal action. And right now, Fort Loramie in control. And what I maybe didn't notice there, and Fort Loramie is one of the rare teams during a timeout, they let their starting players sit down. I think that's good. I mean, I just think they give them a little bit of relief off their feet and a chance to reload before they go back out. And we're back out at it, and a long attack by Amy Carpenter, just past the 30-foot barrier. But that sitting down, a lot of even college teams, their whole team stands a whole match. I don't get why you would want to do that, but A lot of teams do it, but Fort Loramie, one of the rare teams that actually sit down during a timeout. Jada Drees, her attack picked up by number 5, McQuarrie, and Scholas times it. That time just off under timing, and a long attack hitting error committed against the Redskins.
Yeah, kind of a lighter moment there. You saw Ava Schultz. She kind of messed up on her jump, kind of laughed it off there a little bit. You just like to see that joy in high school sports there, Jeff.
Nolan with the serve, and you are exactly right. As a good touch blocked by Ament. Drees powers it down the line again. We've seen Jada Drees do a couple attacks down the right sideline, and that's a good spot, good placement for the sophomore. Again, off the hands of a Knight, and Jada Drees records the kill. Imwally serving. Free ball over. This is what I talked about. The Redskins love these type of opportunities. Pretty much in rhythm. Easy first touch. A good set to a strong hitter and an excellent finish.
Yeah, and they're going to go to their A1 there. Only her second kill of the set for Mackenzie Holscher. She has 13 in total. They're, like you said, Maya Mauer's just spreading around the wealth here for the Redskins.
Short serve played, but not fielded cleanly, so another free ball. Fort Loramie this time goes to Myring, who attacks just long, and that will break the Fort Loramie offensive momentum for a moment. 17-9 your score here in a elimination game for the Knights. They trail 2-0. Coming in for the Knights, number 4, Joanna Hildenbrand, into the back row, and serving for the Knights will be Morgan Ament. Fielded by Imwally, bumped up by Maurer, and Scholas out of back row will get the kill. So that time Scholas much better timing on that back row attack. Of course, this time the set came to her. That last time she mishit it was like over her shoulder. Tough to kind of gauge them and get good contact.
Yeah, you're right. And just a better overall set there by Maurer to get Schultz the ball. 8 kills in the match for her.
Another good serve by Ratterman. Holscher up to the net, and oh my, I think was her expression. Couldn't believe she dumped it on her own side. The right idea, just didn't get over the net. A rare mistake by Holscher, and if you could read her lips or see her facial expression, I don't think that's what she had in mind, obviously, and down on herself for that attack. It gives the 10th point, the most that the Knights have scored in their sets tonight. And Holscher just long, tried to kind of avenge a little bit there, smoked it well, Brandon, but just missed the 30-foot line.
Yeah, now a little bit of sloppy play here for Loramie. A little bit, they got to clean up. They do have 5 hitting errors, which is as many as they had in the first 2 sets there. So maybe just getting a little comfortable here since they've got kind of a comfortable lead right now.
Speaking of comfortable, Scholas delivers a shot that catches tape but rolls over. Again, just has to leave beyond the 10-foot line, which she does. Doesn't matter where you land. And when you swing hard, good things will happen. And now in the back row serving, number 19, Jaden Putoff. Again, the setter's running. That's usually good news for the Redskins. That means they should have an easy attack to field, and they do. Nolan sets Allison, who has touched back on the Knights side. Free balled over. Maurer on her own. Give the kill to number 13, Maya Maurer. Again, they run a 5-1 offense, but the setter in this rotation is in the front row, which means she can go up and attack it and basically hit it when the ball is above the net. Good job by Maya Maurer. Free balled over, and good court awareness by the Redskins. They watch it go long, and they are just 4 points away from a return trip here to the Thunderdome on Saturday at 2 o'clock for the regional championship against one of their league foes, either Russia Raiders or the Fairlawn Jets. Scholas, good timing, able to make a good decision, and rolls it down on the Knights court. And before we move any further, Coach Eversole will take a timeout. We'll be right back with more volleyball here on NKTelco Sports.
At Joint Township District Memorial Hospital, your comfort and care is our #1 priority. Our surgical nerve blocks are a great way to reduce pain and can be used for arm, shoulder, hip, knee, ankle, and foot surgeries. The nerve blocks decrease the stress of surgery on your body, requires less anesthesia and pain medications, and in many cases can offer relief for several days. Visit grandlakehealth.org for details on all of our services.
Welcome back as the Redskins are points away, 3 officially, before they conclude this 3-0 set victory against the Fairfield Christian Academy Knights out of the Mid-State League, the Cardinal Division. Fort Loramie, 24 wins, 2 losses on the season. As Kaler's attack is pushed back by Holscher and Schultes, there's a free ball. This means danger. And Holscher's attack momentarily touched back. Another good play by the Knights, but it's Schultes with the finish. Again, 3 strong attacks, and finally the 3rd time was a charm.
Credit that as blocker or kill?
Kill.
Kill? Yeah, that's her 6th of the set. So Ava Schultes is now with 11 kills. I think ever since I called out her name, she just started to come on fire.
And a rare mistake by the Redskins, service error. Myring, 22, back in for the Redskins in the back row, replacing Putoff. Serving number 5, Sierra McQuarrie. Schultes, good swing, good play. Dumping it over was Kaler, and Fort Loramie able to free ball it over. Noland attack picked up by the Redskins. Schultes right towards Noland, who had the self-defense move, if you will, and could not keep it clean. Another kill for Schultes. Match point serving Redskins, and having the honors for that will be Kenzie Holscher, number 6. And that one will be unplayable. Service ace for Holscher. Match for the Redskins. They dominate 3 quick ones here at Northmont. 25-9, 25-9, 25-12. We'll take a break. When we come back, we'll wrap up this first match between the Redskins and the Knights here on NKTelco Sports.
Take your game day party to the next level with a new TV and Sonos sound system from Fowler's TV in St. Mary's. A Sonos sound system takes all the action into every room of your home and outdoors. Break your home into zones and control the content and level right from your phone or tablet, enabling you to enjoy the game or not with the touch of a finger. Add a security camera system connected to your TV from Fowler's, and never leave another friend stuck outside in the cold. Fowler's TV, taking game day to the next level.
At Grand Lake Health, we offer urgent care services within Joint Township District Memorial Hospital. Upon arrival, each patient is greeted and healthcare professionals assess the level of care required. Urgent care services extend your access to quality health care, complete for non-life-threatening problems. Our state-of-the-art facility and host of diagnostic and treatment options allow you to receive the treatment you deserve in a timely and courteous way. Grand Lake Health Systems, the highest quality health care for you and your family.
American Trim's story started in 1951, and our long family legacy continues today. We are a 3rd-generation family-owned business with locations in Sydney and Walpock, and we're hiring for manufacturing positions on 1st, 2nd, and 3rd shifts. Part-time and full-time positions are available for entry-level and skilled individuals. Please apply at www.amtrim.com or in person. American Trim is a proud sponsor of high school sports and our communities. Come be part of our story.
Hey Botkins, I'm Brett Gershner with NKTelco, and we are here for you and to help you operate your business network.
Hey Anna, I'm John Boyd with NKTelco. We are here for you to expand our fiber network, which means faster internet speeds for you.
Hey Sydney, I'm Pat Thomas with NKTelco, and we are here for you for all your customer service needs.
Hey Fort Loramie, I'm Nick Garrett with NKTelco, and we are here for you with Hometown Pride.
Hi Rishi, I'm Tim Metzger, and we are here for you for your installation of your telephone, cable TV, and internet.
Welcome back to the Thunderdome at the High School of Northmont, where the Redskins have dominated the Knights tonight in the regional semifinal actions, winning 25-9, 25-9, 25-12 with their final game stacks. Here's Brandon Coverman.
Yeah, you just look at your cap stats, that you talk about there, Jeff, and it really tells the tale of how this match went tonight. You look, 42 kills there for the Fort Loramie Redskins, leading that attack. Holscher and Ava Schultes on the front line combined for 25 of them kills. You look, 13 kills for Fairfield Christian. Aces, 6 aces for the Redskins, 2 for Fairfield, and then 4 blocks. That front line, that size was definitely a huge difference in size for the Redskins.
Just overall offensive powerhouse tonight by Fort Loramie. Never really let the Knights of Fairfield Christian get in an offensive rhythm. A lot of free balls by the Fairfield Christian Knights, which results in a lot of easy attack attempts by the Redskins. But a good effort by the Knights of Fairfield Christian. They bow out at season record now 16-9. Congratulations to the Redskins. They move on to 25-2. They will play the winner of our next match between Russia and Fairlawn here on Saturday at 2 o'clock for the right to go to state. But before we sign off, we're also going to go through who our player of the game is this evening. That award is going to go to
Alyssa Rassman, number 15, that Loramie senior. Another one that just did some minor things. She had 6 kills in a block. A nice senior leader for Coach Rogers as they lead their team into the regional finals. Excited to see what she can do Saturday to try to put the Kirk Feller team to the numbers.
Congratulations to Alyssa Rassman, player of the game, brought to you by NKTelco. That will wrap things up here for match number 1. I'd like to thank our crew tonight, our camera operator, Jacob Johns, our director, Scott Robinson, his assistant tonight, Taylor Wisman. For my partner tonight, Brandon Coverman, I am Jeff Henshin. We hope that you enjoyed this telecast, and thanks for watching here on NKTelco Sports.